Industry. Do you want to advertise your product and services? Count on us. We will do it much more than your expectations. African Broadcasting Network (ABN) will deliver quick and prompt services. Our quality and clarity stands us out when it comes to delivering quality broadcasting. Our staffs are hardworking and versatile in the specific field of office. Our environment is so conducive and we are open to all. We also give advice on how to run your business profitably. African Broadcasting Network is situated at
9894 Eastern Street, Suite 875, Houston, Texas 77036.
Contact phone 281-652-8396 and
832-490-8203.
Website www.abntvnetwork.com. ABN, celebrating Africans' rich cultural heritage.
Welcome back, and I hope you listen to what we are in our studio. Now to the second edition of this program, The Nation Municipal. And before we go to the second edition of this program, if you'd like to watch us live and direct on our social media page, on our Facebook, you can click share, comment, subscribe, and click on ABNTV OSUN. And likewise on our YouTube, you can click and follow us on ABNTV Nigeria as well. And on our Instagram, you can also like, share, comment, subscribe, and click on ABNTV OSUN. And lastly, on our TikTok, you can also follow us, share, comment, and subscribe on ABNTV Nigeria as well. And now to the second edition of this program, The Nation Municipal. Residency APC campaign list will be subjected to adjustments. The special advisor to the President on Media and Public Communications, Sunday Dare, has said the All Progressive Congress APC Presidential Campaign Council list released recently will only be subjected to adjustments and not a wholesale review. He also denied that the list had been withdrawn, saying that only adjustments will be made to the list through subcommittees. On Saturday, Bayo Onanuga, Special Advisor to the President on Information and Strategy, in a statement, announced President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and Vice President Kashim Shettima as the Chairman and Vice Chairman of the Campaign Council. The APC Chairman, Professor Nantawa Yalusuda, a Vice Chairman while former Central State Governor, Senator Abdulaziz Yari, will serve as the Director General of the campaign. General Hope Uzunduma will serve as the Secretary of the Campaign Council, while APC National Secretary Senator Ajibola Bashiru and Adiza Bala Usman will serve as Deputy and Assistant Secretary, among others. However, following the release of the list, many party members and stakeholders who are said to have alleged exclusion and development party sources said will be looked into the withdrawing the list for amendments. But speaking Wednesday during an interview on Channels TV television, Special Advisor to President on Media and Public Communication, Sunday Dare denied that the list had been withdrawn. He, however, noted that several subcommittees will be constituted. The full details of these stories inside the Nation Municipal for today. And more than 3 years with me in the Nation Municipal for today. Federal government instead 668,000 meters moved to end estimated billing. The National Council on Privatized the federal government has intensified efforts to eliminate estimated electricity billing across the country, with 668,000 meters already installed under the first phase of the World Bank-funded Distribution Sectors Recovery Program. The National Council on Privatization, which disclosed this on Wednesday, said roughly 50% of active electricity customers in Nigeria had now been metered as the government pushes to close the meters gap. The council said the ongoing rollouts alongside initiatives such as the Presidential Mentoring Initiative was targeted at ending arbitrary estimated billing for registered electricity customers nationwide. The disclosure was part of updates presented at the NCP second meeting for 2026, chaired by the Vice President Kashim Shettima at the State House, Abuja. Director General of the Bureau of Public Enterprises, Ayodeji Ariyo Gbaliye, who briefed journalists after the meeting, said significant progress had been recorded under the Phase 1 of this 500 million World Bank finance, according to the statement issued by the Senator Special Assistant to Presidential on Media and Communication, Office of the Vice President, Sterling Akucha, said 668 meters of the 1,003 million meters delivered under the program have so far been deployed and is sale as customers' promises. The BEE chiefs also disclosed that the NCP reviewed that implementation of Electricity Act, particularly the transmission of electricity regulation from the Nigeria Regulatory Commission to State Electricity Regulatory Commission, read that he said about 17 states had established their own Electricity Regulatory Commission since April 2024, with acquired